James Turner for the untouchable, true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah.
And one of the tallest featherweight champs ever, man. What do you got to do to I know you can't give away the game plan, but what do you got to do to be successful against a guy that big?
I think first off, he's tall, but he doesn't like to fight tall. So, I think he probably, he's got a good team behind him. He's a smart guy himself. He's a world champion for a reason, a smart guy. So he may try to use his reach, and if he does, then we got to try to take that away. If he wants to fight on the inside and pile it on and use his momentum, then I guess we're gonna have to take that away also. So I think at the end of the day, it's making which fighter can make the best adjustments in the drop of a dime. And I think that's what boxing is all about. And I think just overall, I'm a smarter guy than him, and it's going to show something.
I think maybe the weight cut, maybe he's not too strong making this weight cut to 26 for this fight.
I sure hope he's having a good weight cut. Every time I come in on the B side versus these kind of guys, they always have an excuse. I don't want that to be an excuse, so I hope he's having a great weight cut.
What do you got to? Well, talk about your experience heading in. Like you said, you got to play the B side. How does that motivate you to want to become the A side?
I love it. I love. First off, it's less pressure on myself, and it just gives me something to work towards. And I know that I have a lot of doubters, and I feed off of that. I love that, and it adds fuel to the fire. And ultimately, that's what keeps me going.
Do you feel stronger at featherweight?
A little chip on your shoulder.
What's that?
It seems like you got a little chip on your shoulder.
It's just the game. It's the game, and I know my part of the game, and I'm playing my role. I'm here to pull the upset off.
Do you feel stronger as a featherweight?
Yeah. 130, 126. I feel strong at both weight classes. At the end of the day, it's always just about how long of a camp I'm able to get. I don't like to just take fights for the money or whatever, so I'm gonna hurry up and drop weight. So that's probably why you haven't seen me at 126 in the past couple fights, because I don't ever get enough time. So for this fight, they gave me about 3 months. That's more than enough time. I'm able to do it and focus on my training, bring the weight down in a healthy manner, and not just do it for the money.
Yeah.
So I stuck to my principles, and we're back down to 126.
Would you say this is closer to your natural weight class?
I guess so, probably, 126 and 130. I feel really strong at 130, to be honest with you. I feel really healthy, and like I said, I can make that probably 8 weeks, 6-8 weeks, 130, 10 to 12 weeks, 126.
Okay.
Now, you just won the IBF title. How does it feel to have a WBO opportunity so close?
It's a blessing. It's a blessing, and coming from where I come from and fighting since I was 7 years old, these are huge milestones for me, So to be able to be here and be interviewed by you guys, it's an honor and it's a blessing.
So what's after WBO? What would you want to see next?
I'm laser focused on Espinoza, and I'm not really looking any further. I just want to get through this guy, and then we'll go from there.
A lot of people make a big deal about his height. How do you view his height or his size for featherweight?
Well, people say that who don't know a whole lot about boxing, because at the end of the day, it's about being smart, and IQ, and height, strength, speed. All of that can be beat with a good training camp, good coaches, and a good mind. And I think at the end of the day, that's what I have better.
What do you think makes a dangerous fighter?
A dangerous fighter is someone who's got a solid team behind them, laser focused, and doesn't take their training as a game, and they're in there and they're giving it all they have every single day. And like I said, listening to their coaches, gotta have a good coach, and ultimately that's what makes it a dangerous fighter. It's not really your God-gifted abilities, but more so what are you able to do that your team is asking you for, and how are you preparing?
Now, did you bring your family here with you?
I did. They're not here today, but they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, Edward, you mentioned experience and how it plays a big role in this fight. What do you think has changed the most about you since the fights against Ford and Cordina, where you were close and didn't get the nod?
Yeah, I think ultimately just the experience of being in this kind of light, and knowing what the judges are looking for, being on the losing end. Although some of those those 2 losses that I have on record are controversial. Even if I were to get the win, there's always something to improve on. And so, you know, we were able to take those and know what we're lacking on, or what strengths we need to build on. And so that's, at the end of the day, I was able to build off of that.
I know as you being Mexican American, were there any fights that have happened in Vegas that like really inspired you? Like, do you think this will be like one of the great Mexico versus Mexican American type fights?
Absolutely, absolutely. You guys are gonna see an all-out war tomorrow.
Yeah, like Morales Barrera type stuff.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
All right, Eddie.
Paulie Ayala.
Okay.
From Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah,
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
We come from the same city, and I'm bringing that kind of energy. Him versus Johnny Tapia.
Yeah, I've been to Fort Worth. It's pretty rough over there.
No.
Not rough, but like the people are very like tough.
Oh,
That's
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
If you're talking about me and Paulie, I guess so.
Yeah. all right, Eddie, thank you. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, and we got a monster in town. For more great boxing content from America to Japan and everywhere else in between, make sure you guys subscribe, stay tuned, and keep it locked.